What's going on YouTube? It's the Green Shiz. It's been about 48 hours. My last video about PWCC. It's all officially ended, and I don't know if you guys were able to capitalize on anything, but prices are still trending down for a lot of the vintage market. Something I noticed, I was watching the first edition packs. Those are graded PSA 10, and usually the raw packs themselves are selling for about $4,300, $4,000 right now. The graded PSA 10 pack sold for right around that. I think there was one at 5,000 and one for about 4,300. So it's that's going down. I noticed a bunch of the shadowless cards are going down. First edition cards. Uh, I'm not concerned. I have a bunch of these cards, but no plans of selling right now. I'm actually in like the buying state. This returning these cards are returning to prices like pre Logan Paul, which is good. A lot more people hold on to cards, and there will be a lot less flooding into the sales market because there's people just dumping cards into PWCC right now, which is why you see like 10 of every card that you want in PWCC, which is insane. So yeah, that's happening. I ended up buying I think it was a PSA 5 Shadowless Charizard. Yep, for $900, just over $900. And the market last sold on that was about $1,100. So that was good. And this one looks damn clean. So my plans, I'm going to do it on YouTube here. I'm going to crack a case open, submit it through CGC to see what happens. I don't see any creases. A crease would drop it below a 5, I think. It probably has a binder ding or something, or a wrinkle. Don't mind my hair because that shit's getting chopped today. But yeah, I'm looking forward to sending this card in. It'll be dope for sure. And then I'll do the CGC Express grade, which is now $60 freaking dollars. And we'll get that back quick to see where that pops off at. So looking forward to that. I know some XY Evolutions boxes what were up for auction. Let's check those sold listings from last night. I know a few people were able to buy some shit, so that's good. Yeah, it's right around $800. So there's $830, $790, $790, so about $800. Um, so yeah, it's holding. And then there's some sold after the auction, similar prices, $860 a case for $5,900. So it's pretty wild. And something I did notice, there was just a CGC 10 perfect graded card, so all 4 subgrades were at 10 for the CP6, which is the Evolutions Charizard in Japanese. So the Japanese one in a perfect 10 pulled $5,500. PSA 10, $500. You don't see perfect 10s, and especially on Charizards. That's probably one of the only, besides the new modern stuff that's popping off right now, that's probably one of the oldest perfect 10s you'll find is 2016, because as you'll see, the guy, I forget, Speed or whatever his name was, he just got another 60 card modern submission back from CGC. So he's at like 110 cards submitted to CGC, modern product, no 10s from CGC. And they're tough to come by, real tough. And that's why I got my one Rayquaza 10 that I have. It's listed on eBay like $800, which is like 4x a PSA 10, because you don't get CGC 10s at all. It's crazy. I can't wait for them to drop their pop reports. That'll be pretty sick. A little bit of vlog on me. I actually bought a Ford Mustang with my Pokemon money. Bought that, and it's been in the shop. I'll show it on here once it's finally out of the goddamn shop, but I bought it. Needed a new rack and pinion, which I knew. Needed a couple other things, so it's currently in and out, getting new things flushed, getting oil changed, just basically making the bitch brand new. But the bitch is cold. It was about 11 grand. Paid Pokemon money for it, which it's always been a dream car of mine. So it'll be my summer car, chilling in the garage. But can't wait to show everybody on here. It's not usually, I don't put it on social media. It's not something I usually do, but I definitely like vlog style because I'm a big fan of TJ Hunt. Represent. This guy is a great YouTuber. He's all into cars, and thought it'd be pretty cool to bring it into this vlog setting. My car, my journey on it. Additionally, that video I just posted, I forgot I posted it, my raw collection. It's about 28 minutes long, so I appreciate anybody who was sitting through watching that. I actually made that because somebody was interested in buying my collection, the raw collection, and that person is a starting linebacker for the New York Giants, which was pretty dope. So, just waiting to hear back from him what he thinks. I think I got a pretty damn good price set on it. See what happens. Looking probably to buy a truck here soon. Don't feel like grading most of those cards. I know I could probably flip and make quite a bit of money on those, but the modern shit I don't care to look through. And my first edition cards, there isn't a lot of value in, I see, grading some mid-grade first edition cards right now. If you look at the sales versus raw, it's almost line for line. So when you're grading cards, just be sure that when you're looking at this shit, it's the graded number you get. Like if you're sending in a card that might get a 7, just look at the raw price, because right now the shit is almost line for line with 7s and 6s. Unless it's a high-end card, gold stars, first edition. Usually, like even first edition base, you need to get a PSA 7 or higher, because like the 6s, the 5s are like raw prices right now. So you need to be aiming, and you'll see in all of my CGC submission videos, all my shit is 9s, 8.5s, 9.5s, except for the first editions, because I sent them in just to slab them and hold them. I'm not selling them. Sorry, I'm just looking at shit going on, working. Yeah, so that's happening. I just joined a softball team that's starting up. Actually about to go drop off my glove to get it restrung, so that'll be dope. Need to get some exercise. Used to play a bunch of hockey, and you can actually see my stick. You can used to play hockey before COVID, but I cannot admit I played floor hockey, like a grown man's floor hockey, and it's dope. But can't do it with a mask on. Running, sprinting for periods of time with a mask on kills me. It's pretty wild, actually. Like even yesterday I ran a mile at the gym, and it's like waterboarding. You just got the wet mask on you. I always got to pull it below my nose after I'm out of breath, just to breathe, or take a swig of water so I can take my mask off for a second. It's a struggle. So yeah. What else is happening? There's a whole bunch of still a lot of people on eBay overprice their shit, and I understand. Like usually you don't want to go right off PWCC sales because there's so many of it selling within minutes. I wouldn't base your prices on those. I wouldn't base any of your, like if you go to sell something on I got something in my fucking eye. Damn. If you go to sell something on a Facebook group or something, you typically want to take like an average of the last few solds. PWCC probably isn't the best for the current market value. It's usually below market value, about 15%, I'd say, on average. Just because there's a vast majority of cards flying through there. So, I never really made a recommendation. Like, one of my friends recently reached out, and he's getting into the game, and he had asked, like, if I want to start learning shit and learning how to do, because literally while I'm working, I'm listening to Pokemon podcasts just keeping up with the market. It's playing in the background. It's like Spotify, but most of them aren't on Spotify. And just getting knowledge of their collections, what they think the market's doing, what they're doing, what they're buying, what they're selling. And the first one that came to mind, and I never really put thought into it, and it took me a second because I follow a shit ton of them. And actually, Pokenomics with Jake. Not so much Raffy. The videos with Raffy are okay, but his is basically opening shit and getting returns. But Jake is entrenched in the market and with the collectors, and he has some good interviews with a bunch of people and does some good live discussions on the weekends. He seems like a good dude. He's works full time and does Pokemon part. He's similar to me. I don't think he has kids, but that was Pokenomics on YouTube. That was the first one I recommended as far as market stuff, and then just go from there. Obviously, ZNG Emporium does really good with his actual market update videos that shows the market trends on the vintage sets, which is all I'm in. And yeah, it's you got the other videos that are good for fun, like Leonhardt, PokeRev. Those are more fun. Let's watch a vintage box opening, but those are almost burnt out for me. I can't really. It takes unless I got a thumbnail saying they opened some fire-ass card, I don't watch a Skyridge pack opening because I've seen it in the last year so many goddamn times I can't do it again. So, furthermore, May 4th is coming up. I think they're up to 320 something followers, which is nuts. Appreciate all you guys following. May 4th, I'll be cracking this open. One winner is going to get all the cards. 2 cards are going to go to CGC Express at their choice. And they're going to get the rest of the cards. Like I said, I'll probably sleeve all of them because I'm anal. So they'll get them all sleeved. And it'll be awesome. So all you got to do to get into that is follow me on Instagram before May 4th. And then a random follower on Instagram will probably get it. So hopefully it's not my grandma. Because I did use my old Instagram, but I only had like 120 followers before I changed it to a Pokemon thing. So I've gained like 200 Pokemon followers. So odds are it won't go to a family member. But I guess the shit's possible. And if anything, I'd probably just ask somebody like that to redonate it, and I'll reshuffle it in. Because they have no clue what the hell they're getting. So, yeah. Don't forget to check out my website, link down below in the description. It's got some of my slab sales. I can't wait to be getting stuff back here soon. I know I think my next submission returns are going to be some PSA submission returns from June last year. So those should be coming in soon, I'd hope. And then also, actually, yeah, so let me check real quick. Forgot I submitted some. So I submitted some before June. This company called Ludkins. That was a middleman before I had the cojones to go and make my own account and submit my own shit and save a bunch of money and time. Save so much time doing it myself. I've done an express through Ludkins, say on the 1st. I sent it to them on the 1st of whatever month. And then it takes about a month and a half to come back through CGC. And then at the same time, I did my own express probably 10 days later, direct to CGC through me. And I got it back like 15 days before I got the Ludkins one. So they got a whole bunch of paper shuffling and card shuffling that they don't know. It adds a bunch of time going through them. A bunch of time. It might save you some money if you don't have the premium membership, because they do a bunch of bulk, but still, it's tough. So I'm looking here for my, let's see, Ludkins, because they send out updates for where, like the status updates. Pre-check results, grading invoice, new live document, link. So I'd hope this isn't fucking grading. Oh. Oh. I haven't clicked on this in a while. Live thing has been now replaced by a Ludkin's submission tracker. Oh God. I need to sign up for this. Register. Sent an email. What a pain in the nuts. Before they just updated Google Doc, and it was pretty dope. Apparently I had an account, and I probably could have just logged it. So I'm trying to see right now where my PSA submission is to Ludkin's. Oh fuck. Grading is completed. So I'll be getting those back here in probably the next 7 months. It doesn't show when it arrived, bastards. It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. So I got those coming back, so I'll probably get those. I got some other ones sent to another middleman I did through a Pokemon group. Probably about 125 cards there through PSA. And then that was kind of when I was just getting into grading, so those cards might not be the best grades. And any submission after that was to direct to CGC, and I knew what the fuck I was doing. And those are going to be some fire-ass cards. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate y'all. I'll talk to y'all on the flip side. Peace.